Hi, we're here at this California Dental Association annual spring session in Anaheim, and I'm here with Cass Campbell. She's the Senior Product Manager for StarDental, and she's going to talk about NuTorque, their new electric programmable handpiece. Hi, Cass. Thanks for
Gail.
being with us.
Good to see you.
So I thought we'd start out with just kind of an overview of electric handpieces and the differences between that and turbine, and just sort of a tutorial.
Sure, be glad to fill you in on that. The electric handpiece has been technically higher torque, faster speed type of handpiece. In the industry, they've been around for several years in Europe and are coming into the United States faster and furiously now. And doctors are starting to embark on an electric handpiece. And the reason being is because they're more than one handpiece. They're actually a low speed and a high speed handpiece. It enables a doctor to be able to utilize one unit instead of having to buy two separate low and high speed handpieces. In addition to that, they're also more efficient, and by that I mean they're more efficient in terms of being able to cut faster, smoother, and more concentrically. An electric handpiece has a gear inside as opposed to a turbine, which the air handpieces have. And what that means to the doctor is that it cuts faster and more quietly because there isn't the air that's infiltrating through a turbine.
Now, one thing I've heard talking to doctors and just playing devil's advocate here is that the electric handpieces are a lot heavier. So how does NuTorque specifically address that?
Well, the NuTorque is a lighter weight motor. It's 4 inches in length. It's also titanium. Therefore, we cut out quite a bit of the weight, and we've made our attachments smaller and shorter in length as well.
It's a great looking screen. It looks easy to use. Can you sort of go through some of the programs and how it operates?
Be happy to. What we have across the right-hand side here from M1 to M3 are the general procedure settings. The M1 is for a maximum of 200,000 RPMs, and it shows you that the setting is for a 1 to 5 attachment. That's a good setting to utilize for a lot of general procedures, most notably crown and bridge and cavity preps. The M2 setting is for a 1-to-1 attachment with a maximum RPM of 40,000. And then the M3 we also set for a 1-to-1 with a maximum of 40,000 RPMs. These at any time can be programmed by simply clicking on which part of the RPM or the gear ratio is that you would like to change. For instance, you could lower the RPMs, and you can also change the gear ratios to any configuration that the doctor might want to choose. So that makes it really simple. At any time you can just go back to your factory settings, and it'll show you that once again you can go back and you'll be at your standard setting that was factory set. Then across the top we have 5 endo settings. These are also factory preset with the most used gear ratios and RPMs. Now with the endo settings though, you'll notice we have Newton centimeters. That's something that you don't find when you're working in a general procedure. You need the Newton centimeter settings for your endo procedures when you're using your files. Manufacturers of files require that you set the Newton centimeters at a certain ratio. Many manufacturers of files will have recommendations for the RPM, the Newton centimeters, and also the attachments that you're utilizing. That way the doctor can just go and key in what RPMs he'd like, what Newton centimeters he would like, and which gear ratio attachment he'd be using.
Oh, that's great.
So it's a nice intuitive system, and we like to keep it simple and make the doctor's work that much easier and more efficient in the operatory.
So how many different attachments are available for the NuTorque?
There are 6 attachments that are available to utilize with the NuTorque system, and I'll go through those for you. They're the 1 to 5 attachment, which is for the general procedures. We have a standard head as well as the mini head. There's also the 1-to-1, that's the low speed attachment. That's available with the friction grip as well as the latch style. And we have the 1-to-1 lab straight attachment that is great for adjusting dentures chairside. and most notably the 16:1. That's for the endo procedures with the rotary files.
So there are many electric handpiece systems on the market, so what makes NuTorque unique?
NuTorque is unique in the fact that it has a nice intuitive touch screen that enables the doctor just to plug and play. It's got this nice short brushless motor. It's the shortest motor to date in the industry, and we also have solid titanium attachments. Check out our website at www.DentalEZ.com and you can get more information on the NuTorque, the new intuitive electric handpiece.
Terrific. Thanks so much, Cass, for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And this is Gail Weisman. I'm editor at DentalCompare.com, and thanks for being with us. Bye-bye.